Our communication to the chairperson, which was sent on 21st of July and duly received, invitation to a meeting with the Parliamentary Committee on Human Rights. As part of the induction process of the newly constituted committees of Parliament, the committee wishes to meet the Commission to receive an update on the current status of the Commission's operations, to brief on the 28th annual report of the Human Rights Commission on the status of human rights and the freedoms in Uganda, year 2025. This report is already, but straight from the onset, I find a technicality. Honorable Chairperson of the Commission, where are the commissioners?
Mr. Chairman, there is no way to sugarcoat this.
Absolutely.
There has been a rebellion.
A rebellion?
A rebellion at the Commission. It has, for a long time, it has escalated. It escalated in the media spaces, including social media. It escalated to this Parliament. The Right Honourable Speaker tasked the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee to inquire into the standoff at the Commission. Last week, the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee did just that. They invited us to appear before them, and notably, they invited us separately. They first heard from the members of the Commission, and the following day, I appeared before them. They heard from us. Mr. Chairman, I believe they will have some recommendations to make to Parliament. But briefly, the issues they inquired into explain why today, sadly, I'm appearing here without the members of the Commission. I'm very sorry for this. I apologize to the country, actually, when I appeared before this committee. And I would crave the indulgence of this committee to let us present the brief on the annual report, if you so deem fit. That's all I can say in response to this, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable colleagues, Article 51 of the Constitution, the Uganda Human Rights Commission is one of those constitutional commissions, very strategic, very relevant, needed. And a commission like this that caters for the interests of the country needs to be properly constituted. You have heard from the Honorable Chairperson. It's not mine to dictate. May I hear from you, honorable colleagues? Lydian first, then...
Thank you so much.
Honorable Lydian.
Let her first briefly explain why we cannot have commissioners. Because
why we can't have a commission?
Yes. And two, of course, as you have said, this is a very sensitive commission, and we should know, let the country know, not us as members of this committee and the chairperson, let the country know before we allow you to continue with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Honorable Lydian.
The provision that is Article 51, as cited, is very clear about the composition of the Uganda Human Rights Commission. Mr. Chairman, procedurally, it is my considered opinion that should we receive submissions from the chairperson of the commission without the quorum to constitute the commission, it would be a mere wastage of time. We shall not be considered to have received from the commission. That is my opinion. Mr. Chairman, if you allow me to draw an example, for so long in the Constitutional Court, Constitutional Court is provided for under Article 137 of the Constitution. There must be 5 judges. There, we used to have a time where, to be clear, Justice Kavuma used to sit and hear an application for a temporary injunction. He could issue it in the style of the Court of Appeal. But when 5 judges sat as a constitutional court, they considered those decisions and said it is wrong for one judge to make an order when it is sitting as a constitutional court. The quorum must be of 5 judges. So drawing from there, Mr. Chairman, it is my humble prayer that we find means of having the commission, not the chairperson of the commission. I thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honorable Luyimbazi. Maybe just a question to you, Madam Chairperson. When we wrote here, the Parliament, were the rest of the commissioners made aware of parliamentary invitation? Are they aware that they were invited?
Most obliged with whatever decision on procedure which this committee will make.
Correct.
And secondly, let me reiterate that the issues affecting the normal functioning of the Uganda Human Rights Commission are now in public domain.
Correct.
And when I appeared before the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee, to which some of the honorable members of this committee actually are members, we aired out what we thought is pertaining at the commission. The committee, like I said, first heard from the members of the commission, and in their wisdom,
yes,
they deemed it impossible to convene, to hear from us together.
Madam Chairperson, the instructions to meeting, we are not investigating. We wrote to interface with the commission. The question is, are the rest of the commissioners aware that they were invited to come here?
I'm exchanging words with
No, feel free. Just
the honorable chairperson of this committee. Should this committee deem it impossible to hear from me on account of the absence of members of the commission, we will be most obliged.
No, you are rushing to the
conclusion.
You, Chair. The chairperson should take this committee very serious. The chairman has asked you, did you notify the commissioners about this meeting? Is it yes or no? Who are these commissioners? Did they give you a written statement that they will not attend? Please, let's have direct answers to the questions you're being asked. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, for this opportunity. Malende Shamim, District 2-man Member of Parliament for Kampala. Through you, Honorable Chair, I would just wish to guide on this matter that if the answer that the Honorable Chairperson of the Commission gives us is in the negative, that the commissioners maybe are not aware of this, or somehow they have boycotted this session, then maybe service should be effected on each of the commissioners, if possible. But also, secondly, I just have some little inquiry to the chairperson, and I understand that the chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission tendered in a notice of resignation. And my question to her is, since the time of tendering in that notice of resignation, does she consider herself still as the chairperson of the commission? And also, secondly, has she convened any commission meetings since that date? Yes. Thank you.
Okay, honorable colleagues, I think we would very much want to hear from the commission. Thank you. And of course, the commission is led by the chairperson. But in this case, when the chairperson appears alone and we have no information whether they were notified or not notified, we want to hear from the commission. The question I put was for purposes of us making a decision. Simple. Were they aware and they boycotted, or they were not informed? Then that gives us now a reason to take the next step. As simple as that.
I did not inform them.
Honorable Chairperson, so under the circumstances, then in my view, we are constrained. We cannot hear from the chairperson where we invited the commission. We now, I think without wasting time, we are informing, we are going to provide space for you to appear tomorrow at the same time with the commission, a fully constituted commission. Kindly inform them that they are needed to accompany you as their chairperson to appear before a parliamentary committee on human rights, and matters to discuss involve the report. It's good for you. It's good for the country. It is better that we honorably request that you take leave of this committee, and tomorrow at 10, we expect that the chairperson and the commission appear before the Parliamentary Committee on Human Rights. Thank you so much. And we look forward to strengthening this. The shadow